Join Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh as they team up once again to take down a new deadly threat. With the same trademark blend of humor and high-octane action that made the previous installments instant classics, Lethal Weapon 5 will be yet another adrenaline-fueled ride from start to finish. But this time around, the stakes are higher than ever before. So buckle up and sit tight as we uncover all the details about the upcoming installment.
Question that I think everyone in here would like to know. Lethal Weapon 5, will it ever happen? Or, like Murtaugh, are you too old for that shit?
The action comedy franchise that first began in 1987 followed the adventures of Martin Riggs, a reckless and unpredictable cop, and his more level-headed partner, Roger Murtaugh. The duo takes on dangerous cases and fights criminals in the streets of Los Angeles, often with explosive and hilarious results. Since its debut, the franchise has been a massive success, with 3 sequels released between 1987 and 1998. The films have been known for their combination of thrilling action sequences and witty humor, as well as the iconic chemistry between Gibson and Glover. Since the first movie was released, it became clear that this won't be a single movie. It quickly spawned a franchise where Gibson and Glover were able to reprise their roles for a total of 4 movies throughout the years. Each film had its unique and quite dangerous case for them to solve, but that's only what made everyone watch it. Today, this franchise is one of the most beloved action comedy series and has inspired countless imitators and continues to capture the hearts of fans around the world. Since the 4th movie debuted, many viewers have been debating whether another film is coming out or not. We're not gonna lie, it has been a while since the last film premiered, or 25 years to be more exact, so you can see why fans weren't in the clear about a new film happening. For a while, it seemed as if a 5th installment won't happen. However, when talks about the film sparked in 2017, many had their hopes up, only to be crushed once again. In 2017, the film was never given the green light, so a few years later in 2020, director Richard Donner gave it one last shot, and the 5th installment was finally confirmed and entered active development with Donner as the director.
Hey, Riggs! Hey, don't move!
Oh, okay, I won't move.
Hold on, here, I got you.
What are you gonna do, catch me?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna catch you, wait.
Once Donner announced the film, he also announced that this will be the last film he'll direct before retiring. Sadly, he was never able to accomplish this because he passed away in 2021 and was unable to finish the project. After his tragic death, the production of the 5th installment was paused indefinitely. With no director, the development of this film hit a brick wall. At that moment, many wondered if we would see it since there was no director. Surely they can go on and replace him, but what Donner brought to the franchise is quite hard to replace. They needed someone that has been involved in the franchise as long as Donner was, and that was the point where Mel Gibson decided to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. But nope, he decided to step into the director's chair for the sequel and finish what Donner had begun. Gibson has been part of the franchise since the beginning. When rumors sparked in 2017 about the 5th installment, Gibson was the first one on board, so it was a no-brainer for him to step in for Donner. Gibson already has award-winning directorial skills, and since he has been the leading character in the movies, he's more than familiar with the franchise and everything happening. Another thing that has been revealed was that before passing away, Donner had already almost finished the script. Gibson took over and further explained that this will be the final entry in the franchise and will serve as a way to honor the late Richard Donner and respect his wishes to finish the project just as he imagined it.
Go to hell, Riggs.
You first.
With all of this being said, the 5th film is moving forward. So far, not much has been revealed about when the film will be released or whether or not they've begun filming it, but if we dive deeper, we might get some potential answers. Since the 4 films of the franchise were all released within 10 years, with the last one debuting in 1998, it's hard to speculate when this one might premiere. The first time this film has been considered was in 2007, however it was pushed and delayed up until 2020. We still don't know what made them come back and make yet another Lethal Weapon film, but we're not mad at it. We all believe that the 4th one was the last entry of the franchise, but we guess Riggs and Murtaugh still have the strength to push through yet another dangerous adventure. When Donner confirmed the film in 2020, he also confirmed it was the last installment, giving it the name Lethal Finale. Today, we still aren't sure whether this will be the official title or not, but given how long this film has come, it would make sense to honor Donner's ideas and create it the way he wanted it to be. If it's up to us, we could see this film released in 2024, but that would mean the filming would have to begin as soon as possible. With no official announcement and everything being kept tightly under wraps, it makes it impossible to predict what's in store for this film. 2024 seems like a good year to see this film, but it may even be pushed to 2025. The filming will likely conclude by the end of 2023 or even early 2024, in which case it'll make the most sense to give it a release date of early 2025.
Where are they? Are they all gone? Bad guys, you get them?
They've been decaffeinated.
The two actors that have been confirmed so far have been Mel Gibson, who will come back to reprise his role as Martin Riggs and also serve as the director, and Danny Glover, who will reprise his role as Riggs' partner in crime, Roger Murtaugh. Without these two characters, there simply wouldn't be a fifth installment. This duo is what made this franchise possible and why it has become so successful worldwide. Throughout the 4 films, we've seen a bunch of other actors appear, such as Chris Rock and Rene Russo, but none of them have stepped up to reveal whether or not they'll be smashing that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell. But no, in all seriousness, they haven't revealed whether or not they'll be returning to the final installment. One of the main wishes Gibson had for this film was to have most of the old cast members return one last time. However, this isn't entirely up to Gibson, as the script can include a bunch of new characters instead of having old ones return. But this isn't impossible. Having old characters return could be a great way to conclude the franchise, but on the other hand, having a new set of villains could take this film much further. Having a few new cast members is almost inevitable. So far, other than Gibson and Glover, no other cast members have been confirmed. All of this has been kept a secret, and honestly, we'd like to see who will star alongside Gibson and Glover. Although this film will also be an epic adventure for the two comps, it may put them in some challenging situations. And let's face it, they're not as young as they were when the first film premiered. We know most of you are wondering what kind of adventures will Riggs and Murtaugh get themselves into this time, and the honest answer is we don't know. But the plot of this film has never been revealed, nor have there been any details about it telling us which direction to look at. But if we take a look at the previous films, we could certainly say that the two will reunite once again for a final case. One thing that has been revealed is that the plot will take place in the present time, meaning that there will be a time jump of 25 years. According to some sources, this movie will see Riggs and Murtaugh enjoying retirement when an unexpected event occurs and requires their expertise to solve it. They'll likely jump out of retirement and assist on a mission that only they can solve. In the 4th film, we saw them and their families being targeted by Chinese mobsters, which led them to go all in to save everyone they love. The only thing that will force them to step out of retirement would be if someone went after someone they love. This could force them to see that there's a serious threat circling that they have to eliminate and control before it causes a bigger disaster. We still have a lot to figure out about this film, but we have no doubt it'll be just as epic as the previous 4 were. Check out this video next.